South Africa is indeed a difficult country for agriculture, posing unprecedented challenges to the farmer's boldness, his resourcefulness, and his will to survive. These challenges were energetically accepted by animal science pioneers such as Professor Jan Bonsmara. The product, Bonsmara, is a world-class breed of cattle that efficiently combines the hardiness of the Afrikaner with the production potential of the Hereford and Shorthorn breeds. The Bonsmara is a beef cattle breed that has been scientifically bred and selected for optimal production in the extensive beef cattle regions of South Africa. Characteristics such as high fertility, rapid growth, and a favorable feed conversion ratio have ensured that within 3 decades, the Bonsmara has become the most popular of South Africa's 26 recognized beef and dual-purpose breeds. Almost half of all beef calves registered with the South African Stud Book Association are Bonsmaras. In Money for Tomorrow, W.E. Woodward wrote that farming is not really a business enterprise, it is a calling. This is a statement that no bank manager would greet with enthusiasm. In our performance-driven world, sound business principles, and thus profits, are more important to the Bonsmara breeder than the calling. Scientific breeding methods, selection for functional efficiency, and good management and business practices ensure that Bonsmara breeders remain at the forefront. The Bonsmara breeder thus breeds a cow that calves regularly and reconceives early, calves in the veldt without much care, weans a heavy calf in relation to the cow's mass, gives birth to a calf that is beefy and structurally correct, has sufficient milk, and is well adapted to a specific environment. The feedlot demand for Bonsmara weaners is excellent because they grow well, are efficient feed converters, and produce super carcasses. Because of the unique Bonsmara system, Bonsmara bulls are in demand both in stud and commercial herds. Selection criteria are strict, with the emphasis on economically important characteristics such as fertility and functional efficiency. Bonsmaras thrive under all South African environmental conditions because they are medium-framed animals with a good temperament and adapt easily. In any breeding program, phenotypic and genetic improvement will only take place if selected heifers and bulls are superior in comparison to the group or herd from which they were selected. How are superior animals identified? Measuring performance is absolutely essential. In fact, the Bonsmara system requires participation in the official National Performance Testing Scheme. Apart from reproduction, feed conversion ratio is the most important economic trait. Performance testing exploits the genetic variation of the various characteristics by comparing animals with their contemporaries. Breeding values through more sophisticated technology will soon follow. The Bonsmara system involves submitting the animals in each herd to subjective evaluation. The traits are of medium to high heritability and are of economic importance. The visual evaluation, in accordance with a series of performance standards to which each animal is subjected, is based on economically important traits. This means that every Bonsmara animal passed is a functionally efficient animal that provides the beef industry with the best genetic material. Apart from selection for the improvement of individual herds, the best performing bulls are also identified. Semen is made available to farmers through the Bonsmara Young Bull Artificial Insemination Scheme, with the aim of improving the national herd. Semen and embryos are also exported to countries outside South Africa. Other factors that have contributed to the spectacular increase in the popularity of Bonsmaras is the ability of the breed to improve production and the effectiveness of the Bonsmara system. The Bonsmara has a good temperament, which makes the breed easy to handle. This cuts costs, facilitates management, and makes cattle farming enjoyable. The average calving percentage in crossbred herds has increased by up to 30% after Bonsmara bulls were used. Weaner weights at 205 days increased from an average of 165 kilograms to 220 kilograms over a period of 20 years. These figures also emphasize the importance of Bonsmaras in crossbreeding. The Bonsmara's excellent adaptability to natural grazing and feedlot conditions has greatly contributed to the demand for the breed. Apart from the excellent performance under extensive conditions, the Bonsmara's temperament, efficient feed conversion ratio, and high growth rate makes the breed an ideal feedlot choice. The meat laboratory of the Rodini Animal Production Institute found that the Bonsmara offers excellent carcass characteristics and meat quality. Apart from good slaughter percentages and excellent fat distribution, the Bonsmara carcass also has particularly tender, juicy and tasty meat, an attractive appearance, a long shelf life and a good muscle-to-bone ratio. Today, the Bonsmara has become established as the top-performing breed in South Africa. The basis of this performance will be found in the Bonsmara system and dedicated breeders with integrity. The Bonsmara Cattle Breeders Society of South Africa has combined the cream of the country's breeders into an organization which, by means of scientific, biological and economical efficiency, strives to supply superior breeding material to the industry and top-quality, affordable meat to the consumer. Over the past 30 years, the Bonsmara has redefined all production standards. With the aid of performance testing and selection for functional efficiency, the Bonsmara Cattle Breeders Society has established an effective selection system of training fellow breeders that is unequaled anywhere else in the world. This system ensures that the number of Bonsmara cattle will progressively increase and that the breed will play a prominent role both in Africa and in the rest of the world. The Bonsmara is a breed with a definite future. In total dependency of our Creator, the Bonsmara Cattle Breeders Society endeavors to be the leader in the beef cattle industry and to serve producers in South Africa and all parts of the world. Acting at all times with credibility and integrity. Promoting scientific, biological, economic efficiency. Promoting practical, efficient production methods. Supplying market-orientated superior breeding material to the industry and supplying quality, affordable beef to all consumers. The Bonsmara Cattle Breeders Society hereby endeavors to make a positive contribution to the enhancement of a balanced, environment-friendly beef cattle industry that will benefit all peoples and will support its members to engage in a viable undertaking.